having our feedback session. So before I start, I just want to know about your experience. How is the interview for you? And what do you think about it?
Okay. I was a little bit nervous, ma'am. So I couldn't perform. I think I didn't perform well. So, and that's all about me. I think so.
Okay, so now I'll start. I don't think you were nervous because I didn't find anything which is bad about in your interview, because the way you have answered and the way you have presented yourself, every answers you gave very nicely to the point, and whatever I wanted, to speak, you have highlighted those points, so that's nice. But yeah, when you teach the student, when they will ask you to teach something or to explain something, considering the interviewer as a student, then just always try to remember, it's nice that you have taken such a great topic, trigonometry, but always try to explain in a simplified way. Okay, don't go to depth directly. And when you teach the student, always try to be a little bit very flexible and simple, because that will help you also. Okay, because if you become too serious, the student will also become serious. They will think trigonometry is something which is very hard, because in our school time also, our teacher, when he started teaching us trigonometry, he was so cool, and yes, always try to ask the student the questions that ask anything like, student, I'm writing this sign, I'm understanding why I have drawn this triangle, do you know what is this square type thing, do you know what is 90-degree, do you know what is right angle triangle? So you can ask such question. Then when the class becomes interactive, then it becomes easy for the teacher to explain, and easy for the student to understand. Okay. And for trigonometry, there are lots of quotes, to remember the formulas. So always before starting, after writing introduction to trigonometry, write a sentence like, some people have curly brown hair, turned permanently black, or anything, SOH, like that. There are certain quotes. If you write those things, and if you say student that, student, you understand S means sine theta, O means opposite, OH means hypotenuse, so sine is equal to opposite by. So like that, if you explain the student, it becomes very easy for them. They will remember the quote, and trust me, they will never forget the trigonometric ratio, because till now we remember these ratios because our teacher used to taught us like that this is a sentence. Always try to fill the sentence, and then you will understand some, what is the meaning of some sign, like that, people. Okay, so like that the things used to be, and then it becomes very easy. So only in that part you need to work a little bit and try to because you only answered that, I will always try to explain each and everything in a simplified way, because for a teacher, every student is equal, and the teacher should always explain in a way so that it becomes easily understandable to the weaker section of the student. If the weaker section understand, it becomes very easy for the good student, because there is no one who is dull. Only the thing is, some student needs a bit more time than some other students. Yes, so if the student catches the concept in maths and science, then it becomes very easy. Okay, especially in trigonometry, because it is a vast concept. Yes, I think two classes combined have trigonometry. Firstly, I think this introduction, and I think in higher class, the applications of trigonometry they will be having. Yeah, so that's why it is a very interesting topic, which if you explain in a simplified way, it becomes very easy for the student, and they will find it interesting. And if the student doesn't understand trigonometry from the starting, then there is no way of making them understood. So that is the thing you need to remember. And always when you teach the student, try to ask them questions, try to make the class a bit more fun, because Byjus will be a virtual platform, yes, where you will find the student like this only. The way I'm sitting, the student will sit like this, the student will think something, they will look here and there. So how will you grab the attention? Because if it's something like cartoons or something, the student will give some interest. But when it comes to maths, the student, trust me, the student will not give much important. So your duty is to attract the student, to interact in the class, so that they give interest, they also interact with you, and after that you go to the go to the main topic. Because in training also you'll be taught, like, first engage the student, like tell me something about yourself, or students, let's do something very interesting today before going to the class. Then you can explain the thing what you have explained, that how to find the heights and all, so everything. So then you can start, make the class a bit more interesting and funny, then it will be very easy. I think apart from that, in some answers I felt you were lagging, but not much lagging. You were, I think you felt nervous, but apart from that, you were very good. Your vocabulary, your fluency in English is very good, and it reflects in your face that you are a teacher. Whether it may be a tutor or that, I don't know, but I can see a teacher in you, a very good teacher in you. And I think if you work on this point, then definitely you'll become a great teacher. I can see that. And the way you explain, the way, because I can see a very hardworking person in you, a very dedicated person in you. So I think that's a very nice reflection we want in a teacher. Teacher should be like this, like you. Okay, the presentability, your personality. So I think that's very nice. So just work on these small points, and then I think you'll easily crack the interview, and students will also find very interesting in your class. They will grab you will grab their attention, and I think everything will work very nicely. So this is all from my side. Apart from that, your answers were good. The way you explain everything, how to maintain a class, how to maintain the student, how to teach each and every student, how to categorize every student. So I think that's perfect. You don't require much training. Just whenever they ask you to do a mock demo or like this, then try to be interactive and try to be more cool and more happy. Okay, and always smile while teaching. Okay, don't be so serious in explaining the things, because there will be students, there will be kids who will always want their teacher to be happy. Because we also come in a mood when we see a teacher. If a teacher smiles, we feel very happy, the teacher was smiling in the class, so let's give some more attention, let's not do any mischief. But if the
Hello, ma'am. Hello. Ma'am, you are not audible to me. Hello?
Wait for 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay, so I think my video was lagging at that time. Okay, so that's all from my side. I was happy, and I'm satisfied with all your answers, and just I wish you all the best. So I hope you'll crack this interview in the very first attempt and give us the good news soon.